Hello, greetings. This is a chat portion. So, much love, and here we go. Greetings. This is Archangel Michael. To all of you, love and light. This is a time of great challenge, as always, but it is on how you see yourself. If you see yourself accomplishing this incarnation, you will. If you feel like you'd be in its demise, it will be that. So it's all in what you want in your environment. So I send you all love. And when you are ready, I'll be happy to assist.
Question is from Vasco. Hi, peace and blessings. Any messages from my spirit guide?
Yes, he says you've been through many challenges, as many have. Yours is sometimes feel like it's pierced your soul in some regard, where it's changed you in a way that in some ways you wish you were back in your childhood to some degree. But you have grown from those challenges into a masterpiece, your guides are saying. But your guides are also saying is to look into your childhood, if you wish to do so, and see how much you have grown. It has been mastered. To appreciate this, that you have been tested greatly and have accomplished much. Blessings.
Okay. Second question. What are my star seeds?
Palladian and Arcturian. There's also some Yael, but mostly the other two. There is several others, but those are the main ones, from what I can see. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Rotten. Are there any messages from my guides or angels?
Yes, you're going through as many a transition. But interesting enough, what your guides are saying, your mother has much to do with it. As for her influence on you, is assisting you greatly in this transition that you will, or you are already going through. I believe you're already going through it. So your family has much to do with it to make you into the person that you are today. And for you to reflect on that when you feel when that time is right. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Crystal Leaves Snow. Are there any messages from my higher self?
Yes, it says to laugh a little bit more. You already do, but laughing a little bit more is something that you will need. Humor, great humor, comedian of humor. Bring more humor into your life. It will help much, help healing much, but will, even if it's dirty humor, it does not really matter. Whatever it is that makes you excited. Blessings.
Okay. And second one, oh, okay. That was our only question. Next is for Chloe. Have I made all the right decisions in regards to school lately?
Yes.
Any messages about that?
Yes, you've been challenged greatly, but you are doing the best you can also. So not feel regret. There's always another day. So yes, just continue on. That is all. That's our message to you. And you are loved greatly, as all are. Blessings.
Okay. And second question from Chloe is, what is the next new technology that the ETs will give humanity?
That's a tough one. Hover technology is in the works. It's already here. It's in some of your movies. As for flying apparitions, as for vehicles, that technology was with you well, but slowly, possibly being brought into your lifetime. It is hard to say at this time. Blessings.
Okay. Next is from Freddie Collett. What was the yellow light form I saw, eyes closed, before sleeping yesterday night?
Your spirit guide, sending you love and awareness of their existence. And their message to you is that transformation is needed for one to grow. And you are feeling this already. But also they're saying that you will possibly remember your ailing lifetimes more clearly soon. Blessings.
Okay. And second question is, who were the last entities that visited me? Do they have a message?
Palladium, but also gray were there. Mostly as observers. But you've been connecting to them much as for ship, as for family reunions. But also you've been working with, it seems, with the galactic families with this Earth's government in a positive way, of course. In a peaceful way. Much has to do with healing Mother Nature. Blessings.
Okay. And next is from Debbie M. Are there messages for my daughter, Caitlin?
Yeah, she's had many past lives with her father. Roman time periods, Martian life time periods, also with mother, but mostly father, as he was a guiding light to her in many lifetimes of being lost. He was a figure of, I want to say of high importance, but there's different versions of that and different realities. But for her, he was a guiding light. So each incarnation changes, of course. And this is one of the reasons why she is in this family at this time.
Okay. And second question is, any messages for me from Debbie M?
Yes, your guides have been transitioning you. Yes, transition's a big word. Because you're always shifting, of course. But your guides are saying a new reality will come soon. A Palladian reality As for it coming into this one, it is unknown. As for how much you want it to remember, but your Palladian connections are quite strong. I believe this wasn't a previous message to some degree, but imagine you can connect to your Palladian existence, as some of that will start to feel like you are on a Palladian planet, where those thoughts and ideas are surrounding you. There's much more to that, but blessings.
Okay. And next is Gray Joyride. Any messages for me from the intuitive healer, Teal Swan?
One moment. Well, yes, you had many incarnations with this one, many on Mars. And in this lifetime, you are assisting her greatly, and she is unaware of it because she has many wounds. From this incarnation and others, she's unaware of. She's unaware of her other lifetimes completely. Everyone is. But you are assisting her greatly as for healing. But she is a teacher to you, but you are also a teacher to her. Blessings.
Okay, next question. Any messages from the higher self or of an acquaintance I have, Kesh Swan? Any messages from the higher self of an acquaintance I had, Kesh Swan?
Okay. I want to add to the first question also, is that you're more of a teacher to that Teal Swan than you realize. You might feel like that's a teacher to you. It's actually the other way around. It's just you don't see that in this environment. As for messages to this individual she's bringing up, one moment. This one has many reptilians around, but in a positive way of he brought much healing to the reptilians, and he's bringing that knowledge into his incarnation. As for being very strong in this one, but showing you can be strong and kind at the same time, and they are warning. Of course, many are that way already, but they're still learning it. Depending, some reptilians have learned it and some have not. And he's connecting the ones that have not. That is such blessings.
Okay. And now Thomas Pedersen. Do I have an extraterrestrial hybrid children? Do I have any extraterrestrial hybrid children? I see Miguel and Esafani around much lately.
Yes.
Are they confusing?
This is all part of the same question. Yes, hybrid children, yes. As assigning hybrid children, yes. 3 of those is also a Zeta and a Lyran. There's more, but those are the ones that are making themselves known at this time. There's also a Palladian, but that one is quiet at this time. As for, they wanted known, but not too known. That is all I have. Blessings.
Okay, second question. Any messages from my guides or ETs? Much love.
Yes, your guides are saying you're like Jack and the Beanstalk. You are climbing up to the clouds. We are connecting to will be many giants. And to let your imagination flow with you, because these things are real. There's also the carrion race is very connected to you. The bird eagle species. There's many more, but different species, but the carrions are very close to you. Your guides want you to know, because you're very much a strong presence with them. And those friends that you are aware of are from that race also in this incarnation. And it's funny how they don't believe in any of this, but yet they are very connected to a bird being species and many others. But the bird is quite interesting because they were very strong-willed. In this reality, they are strong-willed also, but not strong enough to realize there's much more going on. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Shalma. My guide's wanting me to move out, but I don't know to what context do they mean. Can they elaborate the meaning of moving out?
is what you feel comfortable with. They might be putting this into your head, but it's still up to you. As for if you want to move at all, as for moving residence, as for moving country, is all in your hands. But they are saying it to many different reasons. One moment. Move out of your way of frame of thinking, not necessarily a way of physicality. So there's different ways of looking at this. What does it feel right for you? As for thinking, it is thinking more outside the box. As for job search is mostly, I believe, what they're speaking of, but there's different versions of it, but for the most part, I believe that's what they're speaking of. Judging by the vibrations, they're very fickle of communication at this time, but I believe you have some understanding of it. Blessings.
Yes. And second question. 2 of my Syrian guides, Ping and Monty, are going quiet and hard to reach. What's happening to them?
They're connecting to the higher realms at this time with their federations. They are, yes, I believe in the Orion area. There's much healing, much changes on this planet that are going on, but much is, at this time, the Orion area seems to be where their energy is. They will be back, of course, but there is much activity there at this time that needs their assistance.
Okay. Next is Moses. Do my main guides or guardian angels, for example, don't see it when a negative entity mess with my chakra?
They see it, but it's up to you to heal it. They cannot interfere. It's your life, not theirs. Remember, they are assisting. This is your life. They can bring a help, but it's still up to you to use this help. They see everything. Blessings.
Okay. I'll just finish reading the rest of his question. He says, or do they let them because of free will, or will they only act if I ask them to?
This is another part of his. It's up to you to heal this. They see everything. They know what everything's going to happen. A stranger walking up behind you, a car about to hit your car. They see it all before it happens. Sometimes months ahead, just to let you know. Sometimes years. Blessings.
And his second question is, my ears are popping constantly for 2 weeks now. Does this mean something? Blessings.
You are connecting more to the angelic realms. You are letting go of physicality and becoming more spiritual. Meditation will... Connecting with nature is same as a meditation, just walking out in nature. You'd be surprised. A little bit different, but very cleansing. Blessings.
And next is Migs1111. Hello, my daughter has been coughing for too long now. Can you please help her get better soon?
We can do what we can, but it is still up to the doctors on this earth to assist with that. Our medicines. Blessings.
Okay. And how is 2017 going to look like for me and my family? Thank you for your time and energy.
A lot of movement. Some will see a financial change, but nothing too dramatic. For the most part, it'll be like your current year, but more productive. Blessings.
Okay. And now Daria. Okay, any revealing messages from you to me on how we know each other or anything that sticks out?
No, that's not true. I'm not sure if we had this conversation already, but we've had lifetimes as felines and other incarnations where we were troublemakers to some degree, but we enjoyed it. Not necessarily Lyra, I'm not going to give away that too much, but it was a feline incarnation. It was in Sirius, but we were not called Lyrans. Blessings.
Okay. And any messages for me from some random alien or spirit out there that wants to find its way in and make itself known? Thank you.
To give you an idea of some of your incarnations, there was a lifetime. I believe you're aware of your, well, maybe not, of your dinosaur connection. If you ever visualize a female around several dinosaur beings, that was you in a dinosaur world as a human being. Not of this earth, but of another one, of dragons also. You could say taming the lion and those realities. It was a reality, and many are on this earth who are in that incarnation, where there's humans and dragon and dinosaur beings. They're different than what are on this planet, but they were the fascination. As with that incarnation still continuing on, I believe so, in different realities. It is one of a wildlife existence. And you are very much a wizard female, but there is a wizard planet also. It was a place of medieval energies, but a place of great, at least spiritual advancement. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Carol McLaughlin. Much love to you. Are there any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, your guides say to be patient during this. We are already patient, but some family members might get aggressive at times because they have had lifetimes they're unaware of. Some of them have reptile, snake lifetimes, where it is very, you're used to getting their way, and for you to understand this more. You've had more Palladian connections with these, and Lyran, but human Lyran lifetimes with this family. You're very Lyran. I believe there's others that have said differently. We have all connected, but your Lyran connection is very connected to your family. And this snake type energy is within many of family members that are used to getting what they want and had many human earth lifetimes to, how do you call it, humanize themselves because they've had many animalistic lifetimes. Some have had polar bear lifetimes, but your earth is still figuring all this out. But there's much that will not be understood, but I believe you can connect with us. Blessings.
Okay. And are there any messages for my sister Glenna from her mother Dorothy, who crossed over in 1959?
One moment. She has reincarnated since then into a Palladian incarnation. One moment. Where her higher self is sending her love to you. But yes, she has reincarnated several times since her time on this planet. Some of it's reptilian, some of it's Syrian. She's had many incarnations going on at once at this time. But her higher self sends her love to you, and she is having a blast at this time. Just to let you know. And she's a very busy body also, but she just says to enjoy life, basically, is her message. and not to take things too seriously. But she wish you were having as much joy as she is right now. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Marianne 9999. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, one moment. You are connected to a Pleiadian, called the Pleiadian Council of Nine. As a Pleiadian council within this, that's very much assistance to this planet. As for nature, is brought much nature, is preserving nature. Their ships visit this planet, not seen, but always assisting Mother Earth. They don't really interact with humans, but mostly with nature. As preserving it, as for those oceans that's gone through much decay, its rivers, its seas, its drinking water, also they bring much assistance. That's where they are capable of, believe you can connect with this. Also, they say there is a deer-like species that you are connected to also. But this is for another time when you're ready for that type of information. Blessings.
And am I, okay, and her second question was, am I serving on any galactic councils and in what capacity?
Yes, I think that was answered.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, now next is Sealy 415. How can I have spiritual parasites such as reptilians or greys removed and to finally be free from their negative, abusive, and controlling ways?
That is up to you. You're still holding on to them because of karma. There's a part of you that still feels like you owe much to them because you learned so much from those negative incarnations. You've had many negative incarnations with them, and you have received much knowledge from them, and you're sending love back to them. Actually, what is going on here? So at this time, you just send them healing because they're still holding on, but some of you is still holding on also. You send love to thank them for their connection, but also tell them it's time to go, and they won't leave. This is up to you. Yes, you say, yes, I want them back, but you want them out, but you also is a part of you that is still connecting to them. That makes sense. Because of karma. And it's for you to heal that on your own. You can always ask for assistance. But it is a love affair. It is like a love affair with the bad boy in school is similar to that. So, but I believe you can connect to this. But you can also heal it also. Blessings.
Okay, and next two questions are from Mary. Request healing sent to my throat chakra so I can communicate clearly, kindly, and effectively.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I said. Yes.
Okay, second question. What can I do at this time to strengthen my relationship with my daughter? Thank you. Much love.
You have many Lyran feline connections to her. So you can visualize those lifetimes and heal those lifetimes because there was a disconnect there. She felt like she was neglected by you. And because you left her to learn. And you left her all alone. I believe you can connect to that. So there might be some distance between the two of you because of that. And as for you to send a healing and forgiveness to that. And also, it's up to her to heal, but heal yourself. I believe you will have to ask for forgiveness and to forgive yourself also. But that is where the disconnect comes from. And this is a alien lifetime, of course. Blessings.
Okay, and last two questions are from me. Any messages for me from you, Michael?
As all you're going through a transition, your next year is going to be quite different than what this year has been. More productive, we see. Also, financial productivity, but you will know when that comes. A change in environment, but in a good way. But this is more of the middle time of your year, of your next year. But you'll know what we're speaking of as that comes about. as this connections you are doing, you will take it more seriously, as you're still going through a warning phase. But we do see you becoming more, to take it more on the road to some degree. Slightly, but enough. As for healing others, but still healing yourself, but we do see you assisting others.
True. Very true. Thank you. If I'm also connected to any galactic councils at the moment, and if I'm and what I'm doing there.
You're actually part of a reptilian council of Draconian. Also, interesting enough, there's an Essassani version of a Drake. There's a Draconian Essassani council you're a part of also. That has not been said very often, or ever for that matter. And you're very much involved with them. And they're more of a peaceful group that you are still, at this time, well, you don't understand, well, you haven't connected to that, but you will connect with it and understand it more. They are new, but it is a peaceful race. And that's what you're a part of.
Oh, very interesting. Thank you for that.
Yes.
And yeah, that's the last of those questions tonight. Thank you very much.
Blessings. Blessings to you all. This holiday has much healing. If you wish it into your environment, it can be. This is not an easy time for many. So we send our love to all. Okay. All right, much love. Blessings, everyone.